I think getting lost has become something we humans have become afraid of. Lost without reception, lost without a plan, lost somewhere you've never been before. But maybe being lost is exactly where true life begins. Because when you stop knowing what's around the next corner, every road becomes an opportunity. We came to Tasmania with no expectations, no real plans, and we found that sometimes getting lost is how you find yourself. So day one started at 4 a.m, catching the train from Broadmeadow Station all the way to the airport in Sydney. And by 11 we were already at Tasmania campus picking up our van for the week. We grabbed some supplies from a nearby town and started the first real drive of the trip, heading up towards Freycinet. The reason we wanted to get there fast is in order to climb Mount Amos and get the best views of Wineglass Bay, the track needs to be dry, like bone dry, otherwise you cannot make it up. It's too slippery and can be very dangerous. So, we're changing our plan and going anti-clockwise around Tassie. And looking at the forecast, we had exactly one dry day of the whole trip. So that was the call. Get to Freycinet.
Stay in your lane. We're lost in Tasmania.
We rock up to Freycinet, and of course the site that we'd booked already had another van on it. And instead of taking someone else's spot, I figured this was a perfect time to go back into town, get some footage of the van with the mountain range behind it, known as the Hazards. And thankfully, during that time, I got sent an email saying we'd been moved to a different site, so that was the first problem solved. And just like that, day one was over. It's 5 a.m. and we're filling up our stuff. We're at the Mount Amos start of the hike, hopefully. I don't even know if we are. So that's what we're trying to do. Got the light bar set up. We might take this for vision because that's the only thing we've got. Tasmania FX3. Yeah, we did not bring a torch, which is pretty dumb. So yeah,
this lightsaber.
So we're gonna send it. Let's do it. Day 2 started with another 5 a.m. wake up, which meant dragging Cash out of bed to start one of the hardest but most rewarding hikes either of us have ever done. We get to the car park and we are the only people there. And the trek begins by walking through a dark forest straight out of a horror movie. And of course, neither of us had prepared properly, so our only real light source, besides our phones, was this giant light bar that I'd brought from home. This way?
This is the Wineglass Bay track.
Nah, we want to go.
This one.
Oh god, alright. The sussy one. Bruh. That's kind of crazy.
We're going to be doing this for midday.
Dude, we're going to be scrambling.
Physically fit and well equipped walkers.
Yeah, look what I'm holding a light bar. We're well equipped. Let's do it. Alright, this is where the bouldering begins. I gotta come up there as well. Steep as though. It's getting steeper though. Finally, after hours of climbing, we had made it to the top of Mount Amos. Having the sunrise all to ourselves at the top of that mountain, that is a moment I don't think I'll ever forget. We're trying to figure out how to carry this light bar down that we brought up.
Oh, good.
I'll probably carry it. Let's go. Then it was time to get back down, which I genuinely found that to be even more difficult. There was more scrambling, more sliding. I dropped the light bar a few times. Yeah, it was a whole thing. There was a nice view on the way down though, which was awesome. Something we didn't actually really get to see on the way up. And it was nice not to have to hold the light bar out every 5 seconds to see where you're putting your feet. So that was good.
We're the first people to do this trail with something like this as our only light source.
That was
Oh
good.
my god. Why did we do that? But that's aura.
Aura points.
Wow.
That's where we were, nearly.
No, we
That's
weren't.
the hazards. So we're driving through the hazards right now.
Were we not? Wait, were we up there? What?
No, we were over at the other one, this one.
Oh.
We were over at Mount Amos. And just like that, the first adventure of the trip was done. From there, we headed up to the coast of the Bay of Fires, which is famous for those orange rock formations along the coastline. It is actually amazing out here. The water is like crystal blue. It's perfect. Cash's got the FX3. He's getting some detail shots that we can put into pretty much everything. But yeah, how nice does this look? We got some more shots of the van along the way while we hunted for a free camp spot for the night and ended up settling on this spot called Sloop Reef. It was quiet and it had these signature orange boulders framing a really beautiful little cove right by our site. As sunset came through, Cash and I headed down, me on the FX3 and him on a Puffle 4.
That's the way every day goes. Every time we no control. If the sky is pink and white, if the ground is black and yellow, it's the same way you showed me. Nod my head, don't close my eyes. Say what I'm just like.
We've been blessed to another sunny day. We thought it was going to rain all week, so we've been blessed to another beautiful day here in Tasmania. I don't know, it's been a good day. We're camping at I don't even know where we're camping. We just found a camp spot. There's heaps of free camping along Bay of Fires. You just pull over and camp wherever you like, really. Not wherever you like, obviously. There's campsites, but it's all free. Obviously no power or anything like that. There's no toilets either. It's just self-contained. So no, it's been a good day too. And tomorrow I think we're heading to, I don't even know what the plan is tomorrow. We're just having fun and enjoying it, and yeah, that's what it's all about, is just having fun as we go. So yeah, let's hope it's a good sunset. We're heading to Devonport or Stanley. We're probably heading to Devonport because then we're planning on going to Cradle Mountain. It is a bit bleak today. It's just started raining this morning. So yeah, we're just gonna have to take it slow, drive through all the rain. Yeah, make the most of it. I also nearly lost all of my photos that I took over the last few days. But I just had to buy some recovery software and I got 90% of the photos back. So
Hopefully today is more chill than yesterday.
yeah, we haven't hiked any deadly mountains this morning, so it's a good start. Let's do it. 3-hour drive incoming. Shout out Arnott's. Whoa. Chocolate shortbread? I don't know. So good. The next morning we left St Helens early and started heading up to Devonport. It was a beautiful drive through some farmland, and since the weather was pretty bleak, we got this awesome fog bank rolling through and got some cool footage on the way. Cash actually did some research and found a spot mid-drive that wasn't far off our route, so we detoured to check it out.
Alrighty guys, we pulled up to Elam Cliffs State Reserve. This little nice area, hold on. Just getting some filming gear. Apparently there's a gorge. Luckily it looks like we got it all to ourselves for the moment. Unfenced cliffs, jeez. should be pretty good though. 40 to 50 minute return, 800 meters after our big hike yesterday. Should be fine, but yeah, pretty keen.
It was raining the whole time, so I was trying to keep the gear dry, but the track was so beautiful that I couldn't help stopping every few minutes to set up the tripod for another shot.
Alright, I just checked the weather forecast. Looks like it's going to be raining pretty hard pretty soon. We've been trying to capture all these cool shots. Looks pretty sick there. It's 800 meters each way, so hopefully we'll get there in time.
It's actually a short walk, but with more rain forecasted, we only had a small window before it hit properly, so we ran a fair bit of it. And this was Allen Cliffs.
Oh my god. Oh, how good.
Bro, we thought this was it. There's a whole ass mountain here that you can't even see.
We're like below. We're
Dude.
surrounded.
What? Bro, this looks like it goes. There were clouds rolling over the gorge, drifting across the mountain range in front of us, like something straight out of a Twilight movie. Genuinely, it was worth every second. We stayed for about an hour, pushing our luck with the rain the whole time. And on the way back we ran most of it, though I had to stop a couple times as I was carrying my gear. The rest of the drive that day was just rain along the highway, and we got into Devonport, called it an early night, ready for Cradle Mountain the next morning. Another early morning as we were off to Cradle Mountain, one of Tasmania's most popular spots. This was also our best opportunity at seeing one of Australia's cutest animals in the wild, a wombat. We grabbed our tickets, jumped on the shuttle, and arrived at Dove Lake, heading towards the boat shed. Dude, that's cold. Nice. Even with the bad weather, this place was packed with tourists, us included. But we managed to get the boat shed to ourselves for a few moments. Chat. We have the boat shed all to ourselves. This is Puggers. Pouring rain. We're heading back now.
There's water inside of my shirt. It's not helping.
We're headed back. Dove Lake, you've been nice. Dub. Once the rain started getting through our jackets though, we jumped back onto the shuttle to do a shorter one, the Enchanted Walk. And right as we were heading to the start of it, I spotted some movement off to the side of the path.
Bruh. Cass and I just got dropped off by the shuttle bus at the Enchanted Walk spot, and look what is just sat at the side of the path, just eating some mother flipping grass.
And there it was, just munching away on some grass, an actual wild wombat.
Oh my god. Bruh. Bro, what? Casual.
After we watched it waddle across the road and off into the bush, we started the Enchanted Walk. Another walk which we basically had to ourselves.
Wow, that red is such a salient color. Dude. Whoa. Also,
I'm enchanted now. The Enchanted Forest Walk.
By that point we were both wet and freezing, so we headed back to the van to get out of our wet gear. We are soaking wet. My rain jacket did like actually nothing. Like look, bruh. Rain jacket did nothing. Cashel's jacket did nothing. He's had to take his jumper off. I actually might take this off as well. That was pretty cool. We went to Dove Lake, went to the boat shed and back because it was raining. It started to rain pretty hard, so we only did a short little trip there. And then it died down a bit, so we stopped and did the Enchanted Walk, which was pretty cool.
awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome. Now we're heading to Eagle's Nest. We're going to stay one night just in the van because the weather's so poor. We're going to try and hope to get a break in the weather where I can shoot some content. So. I had actually organised to stay in one of their luxury accommodation spots, but the weather forced us to postpone it. The rain did clear up just for a moment before sunset, and we got some awesome shots of Mount Roland. Right after the break in weather, this fog bank rolled straight over and gave us an amazing foggy blue hour. Alright, Cash and I, we're at Eagle's Nest 2. We got some of the perfect conditions just before this fog rolled in, but look at this. How tough is that? How tough is awesome. Great conditions now for the foggy stuff. It's awesome to get some cool moody stuff along with the cool mountain in the background. This is actually, you've probably already seen it, but the mountain is just over there. But right now there's nothing to do. We've got this cool lake though. We've been getting some cool reflection shots across there. We better get back before it gets dark. And I want to see a cow in the misty coolness because we've been hearing them go. I'm not a cow whisperer. Bro, this is some Slender Man shit. Well, now we're leaving Eagle's Nest just because of the poor weather. We're just gonna head somewhere else and try and get some good views or something like that. So that's the plan. Yeah, it is a nice spot. It's a shame about the weather, but we did think we were gonna stay the night somewhere too. So bit of a shame. Oh well. It is day 5. We just left Eagle's Nest. We're heading towards Hobart. It's just pouring rain, so we're going to get as close to Hobart as possible.
Yeah.
We'll be staying at Barilla campground or something like that. And yeah, we're going to go see if there's anything on the way now. It's like a 3-hour drive, so we have some time to stop on the way.
Yeah, everything I was looking up, it was saying it's north. We're going south right now, which doesn't really help us.
Yeah.
And these roads are kind of like, I feel like nothing's on the way, but it is what it is, I guess.
I must say, one thing that's really surprised me while driving this whole time is I always pull over because I'm driving a bigger van and I'm driving slower. Always pull over whenever I get a chance. Not a single person in Tasmania has waved or put their hazards on, said thank you at all for pulling over. Not a single person.
Boo.
In New Zealand with Neve, every single time I pulled over, people would put their hazards on, people would wave out the window, I'd see hands go up saying like thank you and stuff. Not one in Tasmania. We didn't really get much footage at all because it was genuinely just me driving. So we were on to day 6. Yo, here's day mother flipping 6. We're just giving the caravan a bit of a tidy up. Like took my bed down. I'll have to set it up again tonight. Castier's bed as well, looking good. We're just like packing some stuff. Just drying some stuff as well while there's a bit of sun. Yeah, we're gonna go into Hobart. We might check out Russell Falls. It is like an 1.5-hour drive, so we'll see if we go all the way there. But we are going into Hobart, and yeah, I just want some fish and chips for lunch or dinner, and then we're back here camping again tonight. Drop the van off tomorrow morning, and fly back. Fly back to Sydney, train to Newey, and then from Newey straight to Noosa. We are going to Russell Falls. Neve suggested this, so shout out.
Yeah, shout out Neve.
Yeah, we're going to Russell Falls. It's about 1 hour and 15 away. And then we're going to go back into the city. I don't know how big it is, but we're going back into Hobart. Check it out. Getting some fish and chips.
Yeah, definitely.
We were both hoping for a better day today, and Neve had actually done some research and found this waterfall not far from Hobart. So with nothing else on the plan, we headed off to Russell Falls. Only an 1.5-hour drive, which was a nice change from the last few days. We got to the start of the track, and once again, it was just the two of us there.
Holy moly.
A short walk in, and then Russell Falls opens up. I didn't know what to expect, but man was I surprised. This was beautiful. All I can think about right now is fish and chips. I want some fresh fish straight from Antarctica because Hobart's probably one of the southernmost towns or cities in the world. So I want to get some fresh fish and chips. Kasha wants an ice cream. It's freezing though, it's crazy. But I want this fish. I better cut somewhere. It better be cut to me eating fish at some point. Alright, that was Russell Falls. That was awesome.
Shout out Russell as well.
Yeah, big shout out to Russell. After spending some time at the falls, we headed into Hobart to check out the city. We're in Hobart. I don't know where we are. We're in some random alleyway. Some car park. This is the exit. What the?
I don't know if that's the official exit.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't even know where we are.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming laps through water, eating like I'm.
I see the fish and chips, guys. The fish and chips. It's on a boat. It's literally on a boat. You step onto a boat to order it. This is gonna be peak.
That was the most disappointing fish and chips I've had in my entire life. So bad I didn't even finish the box, which cost me $28.
That was the worst fish and chips of my life.
And that pretty much wraps it up. We returned the van the next morning and headed to the airport. We both didn't really know what to expect when we came here, but man did we leave with some amazing experiences in some of the best scenery I've ever seen. That was Tasmania.
Parked up outside in the old school. The new me back with the OU. The dog always finds his way back home, and it's so true.